Hi there, have you ever been curious about where exactly is the top of your spine? And are you curious about why this matters? Well, if so, then this video is for you. Hi there, my name is Morgan Ryston and I'm the creator of Center Studio, where I teach people skills to feel more comfortable more often. Now, if this is your first time here at my YouTube channel, welcome friend. I'm really glad that you're here. And I hope if you enjoyed today's video, you'll take a moment to hit the subscribe button. Also, there's a notification bell, which will let you know anytime I upload another video similar to this one. Now, today I wanted to talk with you about where exactly the top of your spine is. It's really important when we're talking about the body and we're thinking about how to align ourselves or improve the way that we're functioning and using ourselves in our day-to-day life to know exactly what it is that we're using. And that starts a lot of times with anatomy, just general anatomy about where things are, how things are used. And I would like to talk with you about that very top weight-bearing joint where the head meets the spine. Now that's called an AO joint or an atlanto-occipital joint. And I want you to think about where you believe the top of your spine is. Now I'm going to give you a moment pause and you can think about where you believe this is. And I really want you to ask yourself, where do I think this is? I don't know, let me think about it. Now, anytime I do this, people always put their hands back here, but maybe even try to think, if I took my hand back here, it'd be where on my face here. So think about if I were with you right now and I asked you this question, where on your face, where around your head would you point to that you believe the top of your spine is? Now seriously do it. Maybe even touch your head and try to figure it out where it is on your body. Again, I'm gonna wait. Like really wait. Maybe I'll edit this part out. I just don't really know. Never know with me, you know? Okay, now hopefully you know where you believe the top of your spine is. And the answer is, drum roll, in between your ears behind the bridge of your nose. Which I know for me, in my case, when I was beginning, I really was kind of astounded at how high it was. Because I always thought, you know, in the mirror, I see my face. So I always just thought it was sort of like around this general vicinity. But it's actually much, much higher. And why this is so important oftentimes is because if you don't have clarity around where your body is put together, you might not move with clarity. You might not be moving from the places that you should be. So I brought my skeleton because what Alexander technique teacher does not love a skeleton. And I'm gonna show you on this guy how here at the very top, you can see it's right behind those earlobes. So you've got the jaw here, and then right here behind is where the top of your spine is. And if you look at the front, when he opens his mouth, you can see into, oh yeah, it's actually a lot higher than just the bottom of that jaw. And again, if I think that it's much lower, I might have a tendency to move from a lower place. Now, this might show up by me shaking my head and saying, oh yes, and moving from here, I might decide instead to leave my neck alone and move from up at the top of my head because that's where the top of my joint is. So you can see that when we have a better understanding, a clearer understanding of where things are in our body, we tend to move differently. So I'm going to challenge you to think about where have I been moving from when I think about moving my head on my body. Next week, I'm going to be uploading another video more specifically. In fact, this was inspired by a student when we were having a lesson most recently. And I wanted to show how sometimes, even when we know where the top of the spine is, sometimes our habits are still so strong with certain tasks or certain movements or things that we do that we still end up moving from a different place that maybe is not so helpful. Especially if you're somebody who struggles with neck or shoulder pain, you won't want to miss that video. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and of course, as always, friend, if you did, I hope you'll take a moment to hit the like button. You can also share and comment below this video with where you thought the top of your spine was. I'd be curious to know. And until next time, friends, take care. Ciao.